If you have questions, concerns, and are just lost when it comes to planning for retirement, meet Steve Hoyle and Derrick Caldwell of the Hoyle Financial Group.
Recently, guys, we've been talking about how Wall Street has seen some pretty volatile swings lately, but national best-selling author Patrick Kelly says you don't have to endure the ups and downs. Instead, consider this.
Think about it. If Noah was trying to scramble and put the pieces of wood and get the animals on the ark during the downpour, that would have been a little hair-raising and a little difficult. That's called volatility. But when you have time to build it before the rain starts coming, you're okay. And really, that's what we're talking about here. Volatility, what it really means is this wild swings, great changes in something. In this case, we're talking about the market. But really, I think the way it plays out are people's emotions. People freak out. People do crazy things. They do things backwards. So just like that quote, it's important for people to plan while the rain isn't pouring down of what they're going to do when the next storm comes.
Steve, Derrick, what do you guys think about this? Do you agree? Would you add anything?
I agree, but what I think is it's not if, it's when the next storm comes. The market kind of gave some back and then it all of a sudden takes some away. And I'm going to tell you, this last month of the year, I think is going to be very volatile. And you know what? You don't have to play that game.
Yeah. And, Steve, you hit the nail on the head, because anybody that's 50 years old or older, even, my age at 40, we've seen those ups and downs. We've seen the dot-com bubble burst. We've seen 2008. Because you're right. It's not if, it's when it will happen. And everybody needs to ask themselves, how comfortable are you? That's the first thing, is like, how comfortable are you with those ups and downs? Because the answer to that question changes based upon where you are in retirement. If you're 30 years old, guess what? You're pretty comfortable, right, Steve? As you get closer to retirement, way less comfortable, right?
I've been doing this 34 years, and I was sitting around talking to another advisor who'd been doing it 26 years. And we were reminiscing about 2008, how when the market fell, we had all these great strategies. We had these great plans for our clients. And when there were no bonds, or treasuries for these insurance companies to buy to support the products out there, they pulled them. And, right now we have incredible income strategies, money that you and your spouse can't outlive, money, that each year grows at 9.5% the income. We have 25% bonuses up front for income. We have incredible things. We have great participations on safe money, tied to the S&P. But I'm going to tell you that ship is going to come to an end when we have this next big correction, Derrick.
Well, and it comes down to being prepared. That's one thing I did agree with Patrick Kelly there on too. It's about diversification and having other alternatives, because there's so many different things. This isn't 1990. I mean, there are so many different things out there that could benefit your portfolio that everybody's getting on board, right? I mean, fixed index annuities are the hottest thing out there. I mean, people that are not even thinking about them 20 years ago now are endorsing them on TV. That's the change.
It's not your dad's annuity. This is not your dad or your granddad's annuity, Derrick.
Absolutely. And there's different strategies out there. Don't feel like you have to get stuck in the market because there's not an alternative, because there is. If you're uncomfortable with where your money is, you need to call us, because we will show you the different alternative strategies you can use to raise that comfort level. Hopefully, that's when you go into retirement, man, you don't want to be uncomfortable sitting there watching the stock market every day. Come on now.
So if you don't know where you're going in retirement, if you don't have your retirement perfectly planned out, or you think you need a second opinion about it, call us today to experience the Hoyle difference. Get a retirement analysis from Hoyle Financial. Let's sit down and figure out what's important to you. Make sure you have income to get in retirement and through retirement. Call us today. We'll be seeing clients all across Texas, Austin, Dallas-Fort Worth, Midland, Amarillo, Lubbock. Or we can do a Zoom with you, or we can do a conference call. But the number one thing is to get started. We can even go on our website, retiretexasstyle.com, and we have a little toggle that floats. You can start talking to us. You can say, hi, Derrick. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Cynthia. and let us really figure it out for you.
If you'd like to sit down with Steve and Derrick or a member of the Hoyle Financial Group, visit retiretexasstyle.com.
Hoyle Financial is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency and does not provide legal or tax advice. Please consult with your attorney, accountant, and/or tax advisor for advice concerning your particular circumstances. Annuity guarantees rely solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Bonus annuities may include higher surrender charges, longer surrender charge periods, lower caps, higher spreads, or other restrictions that are not included in similar annuities that do not offer a premium bonus feature. Read your contract for restrictions, limitations, or penalties. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance and annuity products offered through Hoyle Financial Group, Texas Insurance License 1719183.